That one's nice, Gaina. The other is uglier than Beca. String woman, no boobs, no ass. Bored, man, spoon. That one was kind of looking at me. That blonde one? Well, did you even look at her face? Hey, hi, I'm Gigi. Man, bro, I was a really shy kid, especially when it came to girls. Up until about 7th grade, I rarely said more than 2 words to them. Hi, and that was about it. A lot of them tried to talk to me, but I brushed them off quickly. Better that way than to start sweating and stuttering. I'd turn red like a little pig and look like an idiot. So it was better to just brush them off quickly. That way I seemed arrogant and rude, but I was fine with it. When I started high school, I decided to change. After all, what was I afraid of, bro? What could possibly happen? And little by little, I managed, helped by the malt and hops drink. After a couple of beers, my shyness disappeared, even around my teachers and girls my age. Well, I wasn't the type to approach girls. I hadn't reached that level yet. But when a girl started talking to me, the words came easily. Before, it was as if I had forgotten how to speak Romanian. Anyway, after what happened with Georgiana, Dilia, Laura, and Dea, sometime in February I had a car accident. Someone hit me on the crosswalk. I spent 3.5 months with my arm in a cast, and almost a year with metal rods. All my confidence went to hell. It was worse than before. Plus, now I didn't even drink anymore. 9th grade passed, then 10th grade too. I had started to recover. I was becoming the person I used to be. Around the start of 11th grade, after a few weeks, I went to the valley with Dilyu, Gaina, and Aline. We downed a few bottles of beer and got pretty drunk. I went back to class with Gaina. The next period was PE, and we knew we could rest there as much as we wanted. Gaina fell asleep at his desk and was out cold within 2 minutes. He slept so deeply that even a jackhammer next to him wouldn't wake him up. I was sitting with my head on the desk, half asleep, half awake. When I hear the door slamming, I say, "What the hell? Who slammed the door?" Don and Beca were arguing again just before the show started, disrupting my beauty sleep. The couple had been together since 9th grade, and they would argue every 2 or 3 months. Don would quickly find someone else, usually a really hot girl, blonde or brunette, and after a week or 2, he'd go back to the witch, that's what I called her, chicken and slime. Beca couldn't stand any of us, but she especially disliked me, so we didn't interact much. Usually, when something like that happened, when Don came into the classroom with Beca, I would get up and leave. I left them to their own business, especially when it was about an argument. But now, I was sitting there so comfortably that I just didn't feel like getting up.
These two came up to a bench near me, and the show began. I'm sick of you. You treat me like I'm stupid.
Well, if you are, I have my own life too. What do you want from me?
You spend all day with these drunks. Do you want to end up like them?
They're my friends. Speak respectfully. When I heard him, I burst out laughing.
What do you mean respectfully? How do they talk? I waited 20 minutes for you yesterday. You said we'd meet after class.
What do you want, woman? I had a beer with Gigi. Before we continue, if you like the story, leave a like, bro. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button now. The answer to last time's quiz was C, second cousin, too. The first 5 correct answers and 5 random comments are now on screen. Want a chance? Pay attention to the next quiz. Who did I give the Ninja Run Chendon tape to? Arnaltubi Asuse Kapatena. Quickly leave your answer in the comments within 5 seconds. Ready? Did you answer? And now back to the story. So stay with Gigi then. Can't you see he's holding you back? I couldn't sleep. Her words cut into me like a knife. They made their way in through my left ear, went all the way down to my stomach, made me feel sick, and then came back out through my right ear. I get up from there, give her a cold look, like old man Gyure when he's about to slaughter the lamb, and I get ready to leave, just like I usually do. Somehow, Gaina could still sleep without a care in the world. Gigi, stay here. Leave me alone, we'll talk later. Let him go. Stay here, man. I stayed, what else could I do? I don't know what those two said over there because I was thinking about something else. I remember Don said something like this at the end. He's my friend. If you don't like it, we're done. Then stay with him, you damn fools. Thanks, Beca. Same to you. Idiot. She leaves, then Gaina gets up too. I think he woke him up. Don't leave, stupid. Good thing you got rid of her. She's not ugly, man. If she was, I would have left her long ago. Put on your glasses, you hillbilly. She's the mother of the forest. Is that what you say, vampire? Is that right, Gigi? Yeah, that's pretty much how it was. She wasn't the ugliest in high school, but compared to the others he used to hang out with, this one was ugly as hell. She was also arrogant and had a big mouth. I don't know, Don. I don't really like her. Just say it, damn it. She's ugly as sin. She's a hag, man. Anyway, a few days go by, me and Gaina are in the schoolyard. We were smoking a cigarette. Don shows up, all cheerful, with a grin on his face. What happened to you, man? Did you drink without us? I did, Gaina. I drank the elixir of life. Love. What did you drink, man? I think he drank his dad's moonshine. He's acting too weird. No, my friends, I have nursed from the breast of love. It's bad, Gaina. He's lost it again. Did you drink milk from your mom? What the hell are you saying, you hick? No, it was a metaphor. He got back together with that girl. We lost him briefly. Did she manipulate you? Despite your flaws, you're my friend. I found love. Come on, man, let's get a beer. Forget about her, man. Forget her. She's coming, Gigi. Isn't she gorgeous? There was one. A blonde. She had everything in the right places. Gigi, I would also nurse from her if given the chance. But let's be quiet so Don doesn't hear us talking about it. Don kisses her on the cheek, then shouts at us. Gigi, Gaina, come here for an introduction. We'll be right there. She's my other half, Lidia. From behind the blonde, an even uglier Witch of the Woods version 2.0 appears, possibly surpassing Beca's ugliness. Lidia, but everyone calls me Dia. I'm Diana. Dia for friends. Nice to meet you, G. Are we going to class? Are we going to class? Gigi, Chicken. Yeah, we're going, man. Me and Chicken were just staring at that girl's jugs. She's so hot, Chicken. The other one is uglier than Beca. A woman without charm. No boobs, no ass. She's flat as a board, man, like a spoon. That girl was kind of looking at me. The blonde one. Did you even look at her face? After leaving, I saw her. Later, during math class, I talked to Gaina and Don about going to the valley for a beer or two. Don was buying to celebrate. We reached the schoolyard when those two girls showed up. Hey, guys. What's up, princess? Come with us. It's a secret place. What the heck is this guy doing, man? He's lost it. Where are you taking them, idiot? We're going down to the valley, Chicken. Hey, Don, did you forget we're not allowed? What else could he hear? He was already off with those two. We get there, the girls start drinking too, almost keeping up with us, smoking our cigarettes because they never bought their own. After about an hour, Dilyu, Manchi, and Aline show up. Hey, Gigi, Chicken. Hey, hi. Hi, Don. What's up with those? You guys want some beer? I'll give you a bottle. No, idiot. With the girls. Did you forget the rules? What rules, man? What do you mean, what rules? No girls here. And what is Aline doing here, Dilyu? Shut up, you oaf! This is serious, Gaina. What are these girls doing here? They came with me. What do you say, Gigi? What can I say, man? He knows. Is that how it is, man? Everyone does whatever they want? Generalul and Shtiganu. What do they say? They don't say anything. What do they have to do with it? They left it to me to handle. Left it to you, man. I was there too, and Gigi, I was there too, Dilyu. We do what we want. We decide. Alright, man. I'll come too with the whole class. Hey, Dilyu, wait. Not like that. Hey, you know what? From now on, you guys stay here, do whatever you want, and we'll do what we want over there. Don't let me hear you. I'm crazy, Gigi. Down in the valley, there were two spots where the forest split a little. The split happened then. Group A and B stayed in different places. We still met occasionally, but things changed. Crazy started bringing classmates, including some girls, and sometimes others from different classes who hadn't gone through the ritual. We mostly kept the tradition. The place was seldom visited by girls, and only a handful from our class, and some we carefully chose, were permitted. Honestly, after that incident, I was pretty upset with Don. He did everything on his own. The disappointment was even bigger the next day, when I found out that Don wasn't talking to Lidia anymore. Come on, man, your love, your better half, your princess, and after 2 days, that's it, you're over it? Is this why you tainted our secret spot? If you read this, you should feel ashamed. And that wasn't even the worst part. The worst part was that he got back together with Beca. At least Lidia was cool and funny, and had a friend gifted with attractive qualities. Beca was just unattractive and resentful. Hey, watch how you talk about my girl. What, man? What did I say? That she's ugly, stupid, the wicked witch. I just said that so you wouldn't feel bad for her. Is that what you did, man? She's beautiful, right? Yeah, man, she's a bombshell. She's awesome, Don. Good job, man. He's leaving after calling her ugly. I didn't expect their reconciliation. He's dumb and always does this. I feel sick. He's over there calling her beautiful. I was wrong, Gigi. What do you want? You owe me a beer for that. Yeah, man, we'll go during the next break. During the break, Gaina heads to the store around the corner, about 200 meters from the high school, to buy a beer. I didn't go with him because there was a fat saleswoman there. She was a bit crazy and had it out for me and Don. We couldn't get rid of her. She would talk to us for 10 minutes straight, but I digress. Anyway, I'm waiting there when suddenly someone jumps behind me and covers my eyes with their hands. My first instinct was to slam him or her to the ground. Luckily, I had a cigarette in my hand. It's you, Alan, damn you.
It's not Alan, you have 2 more tries.
It was a girl's voice, that was clear, but who could it be? Lidia? It was her, man. I'm surprised. How are you? I'm good. Waiting for Gaina. Aren't you coming?
Why are you being mean? Let me be for a bit.
My back kinda hurts. She takes that off, and I kept looking around to make sure Don wasn't there, so he wouldn't get the wrong idea. When I turn my head, I see Dia's breasts. Sorry, I mean Diana. She was there too. Hello, Diana. Hi, Gigi. Call me Dia. We're friends. All right, Dia. And me, Gigi. Call me Dia. Okay, I'll call you Dia. Finally, Gaina shows up. He was with Muzga. What took you so long? I couldn't shake that crazy woman, but luckily, this guy appeared. Hey, Gigi. How are you? Can't decide between 2 options? We were just chatting. Is Don aware? He knows nothing. They just appeared suddenly. Let's go, Gaina. We're leaving, Gigi. We'll talk later. Aren't you taking us with you, please? I know, I don't know. Come on, take us with you too. Man, they were looking at us with puppy eyes, and we were looking at Diana's balconies. Should we take them, Gigi? Should we take them, Muzga? Let's go down the valley. Lidia between me and Gaina, Diana across from us next to Muzga. She kept staring at me. Gaina and I were admiring her nipples. We drank our beers since Mazga had one too. We smoked a few cigarettes, the girls smoked some of ours too, and during the next break we headed home. Don and Beca were in the schoolyard and saw us pass by. I knew he would be out of it for about a week. BK has him all to herself. I wasn't sure if he was upset, possibly thinking I was hitting on Lidia. In class, he didn't say anything. He was quiet. I didn't say anything either. I left him alone. During the next break, Mazga comes to me. He tells me that Dia is calling me. She wants to talk to me. After some consideration, I decided to go since she was very attractive. I went outside but found no one there. That guy said she was here, so what the heck? Then I suddenly noticed someone behind me. Dia? I grabbed her by the legs, but it felt like it was mostly bones. And then I realized which Dia it was. The bad one. Lidia?
Good job, you guessed it. You're getting better. So, what are you doing? Did you call me? Yeah, you know, I like you. You're nice. Thanks, that's it? You're not saying anything else?
Well, what else should I say? I don't know. Do you like me? I was in an awkward situation and didn't know what to do. You're nice, but Don is my best friend. I don't want to fight with him. You get it, right?
Are you sure you won't change your mind?
No, I'm sure. You'll find someone else. I was just saying, man, who the hell would look at her? She gets off behind me. We both smoke a cigarette, and I go back to class. Hey, idiot, why didn't you tell me her name is Lidia? I didn't tell you, man. You said Dia. I thought you were talking about that blonde one. You wanted that one, you crazy. Get lost, idiot. Next break, I didn't even go out for a smoke just so I wouldn't run into her again. But near the end of the break, Chicken comes up to me. Gigi, come with me down the hill. We have Romanian class, man. We'll go later. No, come now. I want to hit on Dia. Are you stupid, man? She doesn't even look at you. Why not, man? I talked to her the whole break. Which one are you talking about? Diana's. No, Lidia. Didn't you say she's ugly, man? Are you blind, too? It's fine, Gigi. What? Am I any better looking? I'll take her into the bushes a few times, and that's it. Damn, you're crazy. So what am I supposed to do, man? You come with me, grab a beer or two because I'm out of money. I'll give you money and you get them. I'm not coming anymore. Deer is coming too. Come on. Take him, man. Take Mazga. No, man, you come with me. It seemed a bit suspicious to me, but I went anyway. We got 2 beers and went down the hill with them. We drank the first beer, talked about whatever, and Lidia kept getting closer to me, Gaina to Diana. Hey, Gaina, what are you doing, man? I'm good, man. You. Didn't you say you were going for Lidia? That's what I said. I got them mixed up, man. I meant to say Diana. Dude, are you crazy? She told me what you want. I'm just trying my luck. Lidia had asked Gaina to take me to the valley. She was supposed to hit on me, and in exchange, she would bring Diana so Gaina could hit on her. Diana and I kept exchanging glances. When another girl sat next to me, Lydia's expression changed.
Give me a cigarette, too. Don't you want to smoke this together?
Yeah, wait, let me get closer. She sits down in my arms. It was clear. It was my lucky day. However, I can't intervene because skinny Lidia jumps on her. They start cursing at each other. Lidia slaps her and Diana runs away from there crying. Chicken quickly goes after her to comfort her. I stay with Lidia. I tried to calm her down, had some more beer with her, and at some point she ended up in my arms. We were drinking and things got out of hand. I'm not sure what happened, but the alcohol played a big role. Chicken disappeared. When we finally left, the girl was all over me. At school, Chicken saw me and was smirking. By then, I had sobered up and realized my mistake. I confronted Chicken about not coming back, but he said he did and saw me making out with the girl. I asked what he did with Diana. Nothing. I talked to her, I calmed her down, but when I put my hand on her leg, she slapped me in the face. Screw it. And why did you lie, you idiot? I thought I'd get something out of it, but you did. You've really messed up. Don's gonna be mad at both of us now. Look, here he comes. Don enters the classroom and sits beside me at the desk. Currently, it's unclear if he's upset. His facial expression was neutral. How are you, Don? I'm good, Gigi. How about you? So, why is that, my friend? Good for you. You didn't get upset, did you? At first I was upset, but then I realized someone else would have taken her anyway, so why shouldn't it be you? Did you get a hottie? How do you get rid of her? She's not like Beca, but she's close. How did you get rid of her, man? Don't ever hit on Beca, because then we'll have a problem. Man, how the hell do you get rid of her? She's hot, Gigi. Good job, man. Don't let her go. Don't let anyone else take her. I want someone else to take her off my hands. I'm tired of arguing with that crazy girl all the time while I'd rather hang out with you guys. Didn't you hear me, man? Did you zone out? He used to do that sometimes. He'd talk like a psychopath. It didn't matter what you said. He kept insisting. Man, I want to get rid of her. Who, Gigi? Dia. Damn it, Dia. That's why I got into trouble. Lidia and Diana are different people. You don't like Diana. No, man, I liked her, but it doesn't matter. I don't want her anymore either. But how do I get rid of this one? You wait 2 or 3 days and then tell her it's over. Just like that, without a reason, it won't work. And I don't want to wait 2 or 3 days either. How did you do it? I didn't want to get rid of her. I was with her in the yard when Beca came. She saw us and jumped at her. She grabbed her by the hair. She said she's been my girlfriend for 2 years. And that was it. I didn't say anything else. That's it, man. That's what I have to do. I told you no Beca, Gigi. No, man. To have someone jump at her. And I thought about it. And the only possible option was Dea, the beaver girl. She had been with a guy for about 2 years. There was no chance I'd go from bad to worse and then not be able to get rid of her afterwards. I talked to her, I explained the situation, and she agrees. Alright, but I want something too. I was already thinking, she broke up with that guy, I got her. Will you give me a kiss on the lips? Anyway, it had to look real, so I agreed. I talked to her to come 10 minutes earlier the next day and to act surprised and angry. I went straight home afterwards and asked Gaina to tell Lidia that I had left. I had something to do at home, but she should come 15 minutes earlier the next day. The very next day, she waited for me at the bus stop. Seeing her shocked me, but it was too late. She jumped on my back and stayed glued to me all the way to high school. We got to the schoolyard, but Dea still didn't show up. Wait a second, let's have a cigarette. I light a cigarette and Dea shows up. I quickly grab Lidia in my arms and get a big slap on the back of my head. What are you doing, jerk? Are you cheating on me? What's wrong with you, crazy? Why are you hitting like that? Crazy, and she gives me another one.
Are you hanging out with this floozy?
I have nothing to do with him, I didn't know.
Get her out of here. You promised me something. What was with those slaps?
To make it look believable, Gigi.
She puts a suction cup on my lips, Lidia sees it, and that's it, I'm rid of her. 2 hours later, I was smoking with Gaina when I saw Mazga with her, walking downhill. Hey, Gaina, is that Muzga? Yeah, man, he was with Dia. What a mess this is, man. And for about a week, those two were inseparable. After that, they broke up. What happened, Mazga? That's it? She left you hanging? Leave me alone, man. She finished me off with the cigarettes and the beer. Do you know how much that skinny girl drinks? You're out of money, aren't you? How's Gigi? I'm glad she's gone. Mazga had money for cigarettes for about a week each month when he got his allowance, and his older brother would give him some more. He ran out of cash and she left him, mostly looking for sponsors anyway. A few days later, I saw her with Talika, that fat 12th grader, even uglier than her and Beca. I almost felt sorry for her, but she seemed happy as he took her everywhere. She even made up with her friend, who got together with Talika's friend, Geeka. I was a bit sorry things didn't work out with Don. Maybe I would have had a shot with Diana too. But their relationship wasn't meant to be. After the semester, they both transferred from the high school, and I never saw them again. About 2 more years passed. I was in my first year of college when one of our cousins showed up, a guy named Dan. He came over with his girlfriend. This guy was fat, man, around 110 kilos. She looked good, pretty tall, everything in the right place, pretty. Why the hell was she with a guy as big as him? He said he stopped by our place because he was in the area, but he mostly came to show her off. Senchuk and I walked them to the gate, and there were Dad and Ionica, the one who rode on the princess. What are you looking at, huh? See what good cousins you have. Be careful they don't steal her from you. I walked them to the gate, Ionica. They left, but I still felt I knew her from somewhere, though I couldn't place it. Later, I was in the car with Dan and her after meeting near the market. They gave me a ride home and I talked with her the entire time, man. We got along as if we had grown up together. Pretty suspicious. Usually when I meet new people, I barely say 2 words. I mostly just observe. I start talking more only after getting used to people. With her, things were different. She made me think. And a few more months passed. It was Dad's birthday, and Dan came with her too. We were standing at the gate and talking, when I noticed that she kept staring at me insistently. I wanted to tell Dan that she's flirting with me. Then she asked if I went to high school in Kukamakai. Yeah, why? I also did a semester there, in 9th grade. At first, I thought he probably knew from Dan. I know you were friends with Don, Gaina, Mazga. Man, it was Lidia. She had grown up nicely. I almost didn't recognize her. I didn't recognize her at first and tried to recall where I knew her from, but couldn't. She glanced at me and I recognized her immediately. She even winked. Ah, that's it, I remembered. You were talking to that fat guy, Talika. Talika? I don't remember him. I realized I was wrong. I had been rude. I kept quiet and let it go, not saying anything to Lou Dan. He wouldn't have believed me and probably would have argued. It's not good to get involved in things like this. Don and Beca dated on and off until Don graduated high school, but he never got along with me. He even talked to Gaina from time to time. Muzga later bragged that he hooked up with Lidia, that he got lucky, but I don't know what to say, though it's possible. That's about it. If you like the story, don't forget to give a like, leave a comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, hit the bell for notifications. What can we learn from this story? Well, there's no accounting for taste. And who knows, maybe Don was a visionary, man. Who knows what a hottie Beca might have become. And by the way, if you're wondering, Don ended up marrying a blonde after all. Until next time, we'll meet when we see each other. Alright, bye.